Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair are getting edited out. So we'll see what's going on there. We'll also take a look at WWE's deleted John Cena tweet, Alexa Bliss's rare public appearance, and more. Let's start things off with his little deleted tweet from WWE during the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is the one day of the year where literally everyone is discussing football, the halftime show, and the entire event itself. WWE's social media team tried to jump into the entire pop culture conversation of the halftime show, but ended up deleting their tweet after fan backlash. The halftime show featured an electrifying performance from some legendary artists like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar, and more. The performance was solely hip-hop based, so WWE's idea to relate to the halftime show was to post a video of John Cena's early days in WWE, when he was a rapper himself. The WWE tweet had this to say, quote, "Super Bowl halftime show has us feeling like John Cena." The tweet didn't stay up for long before it was taken down by WWE's account themselves. They were just trying to relate and jump in on this trendy conversation, but it was a weird tweet, and the fans did let them hear it until they finally took it down. WWE never commented on the deleted John Cena tweet, but fans feel like it was a weird thing to post. Here's several legendary musicians and artists, and you're comparing them to John Cena's rapping gimmick from early in his career. It was just a really strange way to jump in on the conversation. Snoop Dogg has made several WWE appearances and even has vocals on Sasha Banks' current theme song. Maybe posting something related to Snoop and WWE would have been more on topic and better received than what they did end up posting, but that's what went down there. Super Bowl weekend also included an extremely rare public appearance by Alexa Bliss. Alexa appeared on FanDuel's Super Bowl live stream party. Alexa hasn't really done any public appearances since her character went dark, so this was the big first public appearance. She also appeared as Lexi Kaufman, her real name, rather than her in-ring name. On the show, Alexa went up against legendary Cowboys running back Emmitt Smith in a game of air hockey. They even had a funny tale of the tape graphic for the two of them that showed Emmitt had 3 Super Bowl rings, but Alexa had 7 titles. Alexa would end up beating Emmitt Smith in that game of air hockey. So it was a great appearance by Alexa Bliss and great representation for WWE at the Super Bowl. Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair are gearing up to most likely main event one of the 2 WrestleMania nights. Smackdown was pre-recorded this week since WWE started heading for Saudi Arabia towards the end of the week. One moment that reportedly won't make it to the final cut of that pre-recorded Smackdown is a small botch that occurred between Charlotte and Ronda. Ronda went to slam Charlotte's head on the table during the contract signing, but the timing was very off and it ended up not going really according to plan. Reports claim that this is a moment that WWE plans to fix in post-production. Obviously, they're lucky that this happened on a pre-taped show because you can't go and fix it up. They never would have been able to do that on a live show, so it's reported that WWE plans to cover it up and edit out that head-slamming moment. Of course, they'll have a lot of segments between Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair, although the main events haven't been technically confirmed. Ronda, Charlotte, and even WWE have been using the words main event when talking about their match. So it appears that we could see something similar to what went down at WrestleMania 37. The SmackDown Women's title match will main event Night 1 on Saturday, and the Universal title will main event Night 2 on Sunday. So Ronda vs. Charlotte headlines Night 1. Roman vs. Brock headlines Night 2. With WWE sticking with 2 nights for WrestleMania for the foreseeable future, maybe this might be a regular thing going forward. The women and men's Royal Rumble winners will both get a main event spot at WrestleMania every year. The women's winner will always get to see the Saturday main event, and the men's winner will always get to see Sunday's main event. Maybe that's the new normal thing that we'll see from WrestleMania from now on. But then again, you never know because it was reported that WWE was very hesitant to make Sasha vs. Bianca the main event in 2021. And thank goodness they did because that match lived up to the main event caliber and hype. Everyone knows that Sasha and Bianca's WrestleMania story got off to such a weird start, with Reggie being a focal point for their story. That just didn't make any sense. But hopefully Ronda and Charlotte have a much better start to their story. There's a lot to build on there and touch on with Ronda and Charlotte. You of course have the 2018 Survivor Series match where Charlotte was the replacement for Becky, but it still ended in disqualification. Then you have the WrestleMania 35 main event as well. So a lot of history to touch on there. We'll see how that Ronda and Charlotte story continues to unfold as well. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline broke character recently during a SmackDown dark match. The individual who made Roman and the Usos break character was no ordinary fan. It was Jarius Robertson. Jarius even won the WWE's Warrior Award a few years back during WrestleMania weekend and is known for being a superfan of his hometown NFL team, the New Orleans Saints. He's also cool with Roman Reigns. So Jarius posted a video of himself interacting with Roman Reigns. Roman attacks the Viking Raiders and comes over to celebrate with Jarius. Jimmy Uso was also seen giving Jarius a Bloodline shirt as well. So the entire group showed a lot of love to the former Warrior Award winner during this New Orleans edition of SmackDown. As far as everything with Roman Reigns goes, his biggest challenge is coming up at WrestleMania with Brock Lesnar. This really feels like the grand finale of the feud. We've seen it all. We've seen Heyman turn on Roman, then Heyman turn on Lesnar. All these non-stop twists and turns, so it feels like this is it. Whoever wins at WrestleMania likely gets the last laugh. The good thing about Brock vs. Roman is that so far, it's pretty unpredictable and could go either way. Brock winning the title and getting his revenge on Roman and Heyman is some poetic justice. But everyone figured that Roman would drop his title to more of an upcoming talent. Being the man who ended this historic title reign for Roman Reigns would instantly elevate that superstar a lot. They would be the new world champion and go down in history as the one who put a stop to this 500-day-long reign. Giving that honor to Brock Lesnar doesn't really do anything for him. His legacy is already set in stone. This title win isn't really going to change anything for him. That's why everyone thought giving this honor to someone like Cesaro, for example, would be better use of passing on the title. Cesaro is someone who's credible enough to hold a world title, but hasn't really had his big break in WWE yet, so being the one to knock Roman off would instantly establish someone like him. But we'll have to wait and see till WrestleMania to see what happens there. What are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.